Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Are you wondering what's going on with the Hernando County real estate market? Is it up? Is it down from last year? What's going on, right? In this video, I'll be taking a look and showing you what happened in the month of January 2026, and we're going to break it all down for you. Well, if you happen to be new here, this is Shayne Howland at Horizon Palm Realty Group, showmefloridahomes.com. And we're going to be taking a look at real estate market data for Hernando County, Florida, here on the beautiful West Coast. And as of this video, I'm going to show you, what the active listings are currently. We're going to be looking at sales data for the previous month, being January, median pricing, days on market, market trends, and more. So without further ado, let's get going. Okay, so here we are in my MLS account. So let's get started at taking a look at the market data. All right, we are using Flex MLS, which is a system that is utilized by the Hernando County Board of Realtors here in Hernando County. To be fair, there's actually a couple of different systems commonly used here in the area, this being one of them. But for the purpose of this video, we will just be using Flex MLS today. Okay, if you happen to be new here and just interested in this information, but maybe not familiar with where Hernando County is, you can see right here on the map. Let's see if I can back up a little bit here. All right, you can see right here on the map, we are basically about an hour and a half from Orlando, right? Basically heading west across 50. We are about 45 minutes north of Tampa, in the Tampa airport. Hernando County borders the coastline, as you can see right here, borders the coastline, and you've got a very cool area right here known as Bayport, with a great fishing pier, fantastic place to watch the sunset, and then Pine Island has a small beach area, very nice little location to spend the day. Okay, and then Hernando Beach right here is a residential area. Okay, so now looking at the active listings here in the county, we are in Hernando County, as you see, checked off accordingly right here. Click active. You're going to see that we have, as of the end of the last month, if you will, or the beginning of this month, if you will, 958 active listings in the county. And currently active under contract for the month of January, 12 properties, okay? Active under contract, there are 12 properties. And then if we look at the pendings right here, you will see that the numbers climb, and there are 200 pending contracts right now in the county. So there's several homes that are under contract here in the county. Okay, now I'm going to take you to some graphs that Flex MLS provides here that are in the back end of the system. Market summary that they provide in our MLS. Of course, this is still Hernando County Flex MLS, and this is for all types of residential homes, including single-family residences, manufactured mobiles, etc. Starting off, looking at the number of listings staying pretty level right now currently. Now, this is going to show like a snapshot as of the middle of the month, but it shows 1287, which differs from the number we just discussed a moment ago. All right, moving on down to the new listings in red. For the month there was 376. All right, and then right here we have the sold listings coming in at 173. And if we go back, back to February, you can see 249. But those lines are staying pretty level for the most part. All right, moving on to the listing prices right here. In blue, we've got, currently, we're sitting at $337,620 as the active median list price. Okay, and then in red, right here below, we have new median list price at $329,000. And then down here, if we look at the sold median sales price coming in at $300,000. So what's great about these graphs is you can kind of track and see what has happened, over the last several months. And if we go back right here, back to February of last year, it was at 313,850, and then now it's sitting at 300. So not a huge difference right there, but a difference. Okay. Moving on to the absorption rate. Now, the absorption rate is something I absolutely like to pay attention to, for sure, because this is in months how long it would take to sell off the current inventory if nothing new came onto the market. All right. So right now, as of January, we're sitting at 4.2 months, and you can see there has been a steady decline since what? What's this? September? Since September, it's been dropping for the most part. 429 stayed the same, November to December. So it's been dropping. So when that supply drops, what do you think is going to happen? Typically, when the supply drops, the demand goes up. So if it continues on this same downward trend, you could see prices going up. Okay? So we will wait to see what happens there. Sold to list price, original list price ratio. Currently, we are sitting at 93%. Okay? And then going back to February of last year, it was at 93.9. So not a huge difference. Moving on to the days on market. You can see right now, currently we're sitting at 81 days on market. All right. And it has basically stayed level since November. Dropped a little bit right there. So I guess it was 81.2 in November, 80.9 in December, and then now we're sitting at 81. So not much of a change. Now, definitely has increased over the last several months since February, from 57.2 of February of last year to where it is now. Okay, price volume, I don't pay attention, a whole lot of attention to. And what that is just the total list price value for all the listings that were active on the 15th of the month. It's just a snapshot. All right, moving along, right down here, now we have summary statistics, like a line item report, if you will. The absorption rate, as we said, currently is sitting at 4.2. Okay, so 4.2 months. And then you can see January of last year, it was sitting at 3.85. Okay, so a 9.09% change. Average list price of the actives, $391,426 currently. Last year, $370,718. So it's higher. The average list price is higher now. Median list price for the actives, $337,620. And then last year, $326,015. Average sales price of the solds currently sitting at $324,638. And last year, $330,640. Down about 1.82%. Median sales price currently sitting at $300,000, and then last year was sitting at $310,000, down 3.23%. The average days on market sitting on 81 days, whereas in January of 2025 it was at 71, a change of 14.08%.
Okay, now here's where I'm going to give you a little more detailed info about what's going on regarding the sales data of Hernando County. So if we look right here, we already said earlier that we had 958 active listings, residential listings at the end of the month. And this, of course, was for January 2026. Total all residential sold per MLS does not include lot sales. So this is just residential data. We're sitting on 145 sales for the month. And then total sold Hernando County single family home sales were at 127. The median price was $314,990. The median price per square foot was $180. The average days on market running at 72. Okay. The most expensive sale, which some people seem to like to know about, was $1,150,000. Okay. Total sold, and I lump these two. These are two different categories, but I lump them into one: manufactured and mobile homes. Okay. Total sold, and these are deeded properties, by the way. No lot rent properties. These are deeded properties. Total sold were 15, and then the median price was $153,900. The median price per square foot was $130, and then the average days on market running at 94. Okay. Most expensive sale in these categories right here was $300,000, and the highest days on market for single family home and manufactured home categories were 297.
Well, I am Shayne Howland at Horizon Palm Realty Group, ShowMeFloridaHomes.com. If you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Like, subscribe, and my phone number is right here. If I can ever help you in the future, feel free to reach out to me with no obligation. Shayne Howland, Horizon Palm Realty Group, ShowMeFloridaHomes.com.